The highlights of today's defense news, 11th of July 25. Mazagon Dock submarine contracts a transformative 1 lakh crore rupees investment in India's naval capabilities. Astrophel Aerospace secures 6.84 crores to advance reusable rocket engine technology. IndiGo Ventures marks first close of its fund at 450 crores, invests in Hyderabad startup J Aerospace. Indian Army to order more GPS-guided Excalibur artillery shells. Indian Air Force eyes Israel's Air LORA missile for deeper strike reach. DRDO initiates program to develop new versatile technologies within next 6 months. India to get 10,000 crore rupees from Cyprus firms in biggest maritime FDI since 2005. Russia offers Su-57E and Su-35M to India with full TOT to address Air Force's Squadron Shortfall and fifth-generation fighter needs. In the global highlights, DARPA ends cargo seaplane program, eyes new uses for technology. Bell advances in DARPA SPRINT X-plane program with VTOL demonstrator. France and UK to restart Storm Shadow production, advanced successor missile. Swiss firm launches drone sensor that locates targets using phone signals. The news in detail, first from the industry. Mazagon Docks is positioned to secure two major submarine contracts worth 1 lakh crore rupees from the Indian government by the end of financial year 25-26, marking the largest defense procurement in India's history. These contracts represent a critical investment in India's naval capabilities and underscore the strategic importance of maritime security in the Indo-Pacific region. The centerpiece of this procurement is Project 75I, valued at 70,000 crores, which will see MDL partnering with ThyssenKrupp Marine Systems to construct 6 advanced submarines. These submarines will be based on the HDW Class 214 design, a proven platform that combines the design principles of the Type 209 family with advanced features from the Type 212A boats. The HDW Class 214 submarines offer impressive specifications, including a length of approximately 72 meters, a pressure hull diameter of 6.3 meters, and a surface displacement of around 2,000 tons. These single-hull, one-compartment submarines feature 8 weapon tubes and can accommodate a crew of 27 personnel. The distinguishing feature of these submarines is the air-independent propulsion system, which utilizes Siemens polymer electrolyte membrane hydrogen fuel cells. This technology allows submarines to remain submerged for approximately 2 weeks without surfacing or snorkeling, significantly enhancing stealth capabilities and operational effectiveness. The AIP system generates electricity through the chemical reaction of hydrogen and oxygen, producing only water as waste while maintaining extremely quiet operation. Astrophel Aerospace, a deep tech space startup headquartered in Pune, has successfully raised 6.84 crore rupees in a pre-seed funding round. This round was led by a group of individual investors and angel venture firms, marking a significant milestone for the company as it embarks on the development of a prototype for a reusable semi-cryogenic launch vehicle. The infusion of capital will also be channeled into scaling Astrophel's in-house research and development efforts, particularly focusing on missile-grade guidance systems. Astrophel Aerospace distinguishes itself as one of the few private Indian firms to have achieved the successful test firing of a semi-cryogenic engine. This technical feat was accomplished with a modest investment of just 6 lakhs and without any external funding prior to the current round. IndiGo Ventures, the corporate venture capital firm of IndiGo, has announced the first close of its maiden fund at 450 crore rupees. The fund, launched in August 24 with regulatory approval from the Securities and Exchange Board to raise rupees 600 crores, is focused on investing in early stage startups driving innovation in aviation and allied sectors. The fund targets startups at the pre-Series A to Series B stages with an emphasis on long-term strategic alignment. As part of the announcement, IndiGo Ventures disclosed its first investment, an undisclosed amount in J Aerospace, a Hyderabad-based startup focused on high-precision aerospace and defense manufacturing. J will deploy the investment to scale its advanced digital manufacturing infrastructure, enhance its AI-driven production optimization and deep supply chain integration platforms, and attract top engineering and production talent. News from the forces. Indian Army is preparing to place additional orders for the M982 Excalibur GPS-guided artillery shells. The move comes after the Army used these precision rounds to destroy 7 high-value terrorist targets across the line of control, delivering a powerful message while ensuring zero collateral damage. During Operation Sindoor, the Army's artillery regiments, equipped with M777 ultra-light howitzers and surveillance drones, struck a series of terror camps and launch pads located in POK. Out of 9 identified targets, 7 were destroyed using precision-guided munitions, primarily the M982 Excalibur. These strikes were conducted at standoff ranges of 6 to 16 kilometers with laser or GPS data fed from overhead drone surveillance. Despite the complex terrain and densely clustered enemy hideouts, the shells hit with sub 5-meter accuracy. The M982 Excalibur is a 155 mm extended range precision artillery round developed by Raytheon and BAE Systems. It uses a GPS plus inertial navigation system for mid-course correction and features. Its range is up to 50 kilometers. Accuracy, it is circular error probable of less than 4 meters. Fuse options are airburst, delay and impact, allowing top attack on structures or penetration before detonation. Warhead, fragmentation based, optimized for maximum lethality against soft targets and fortified bunkers. This system allows artillery to be used like a sniper rifle, precise, deliberate and surgical. The Ministry of Defense is evaluating larger batch purchases of Excalibur shells. DRDO is also working on indigenous GPS and Navig guided artillery shells, though Excalibur remains India's most combat tested option for now. Air Force is considering the procurement of Israel Aerospace Industries' air-launched long-range artillery missile system LORA, marking a significant evolution in India's precision strike capabilities. Air LORA is described as a quasi-ballistic supersonic air-launched missile manufactured by Israel Aerospace Industries. It boasts a range of 400 to 430 kilometers and a speed of approximately Mach 5. The missile is said to have high accuracy with a circular error probable of less than 10 meters and can carry blast fragmentation or deep penetration warheads up to 570 kilograms. Its guidance system utilizes fire and forget technology with mid-course update capabilities, INS GPS navigation, and anti-jamming technology. The Air LORA offers several advantages, including the ability for fighter jets like the Su-30 MKI to engage targets to deep within enemy territory from safe standoff distances, thereby reducing exposure to advanced air defense systems. It is seen as complementary to the existing BrahMos supersonic cruise missiles, providing a different trajectory and potentially being more cost effective. Air LORA could significantly enhance the Air Force's ability to strike high value targets deep inside enemy territory from a safer distance. It offers strategic flexibility with a different attack profile compared to BrahMos, making it potentially harder for enemy air defenses to intercept. DRDO has recently embarked on a significant initiative aimed at developing new versatile technologies within the next 6 months, leveraging its existing pool of mature technologies for deployment in future operations. Under this program, DRDO is moving away from the traditional focus on conventional weapon systems and is instead prioritizing advanced domains such as directed energy weapons, photonics, quantum systems, and artificial intelligence. The organization is channeling its resources into maturing and adapting technologies that are already at an advanced stage of development, ensuring that these can be rapidly transitioned to operational use to meet immediate and anticipated defense requirements. A key aspect of this initiative is the collaborative model with private industry, where DRDO provides strategic research and foundational development, while the private sector is increasingly responsible for the production and scaling up of conventional and even some advanced systems. This partnership model, known as Develop and Produce with Production Partners (DCPP), ensures that as soon as the technology is ready for deployment, production bottlenecks are minimized and operational readiness is maximized. Recent technological breakthroughs highlighted by DRDO include the successful demonstration of India's first photonic radar and the development of a 30 kilowatt laser based weapon capable of neutralizing drones and small projectiles. India's shipping sector is set to receive a transformative boost with the announcement that Cyprus based Inter-Orient Navigation Company and Danship and Partners will invest 10,000 crore rupees in the industry. This represents the largest foreign direct investment in Indian shipping since the sector was fully open to overseas investment in 2005. Under this landmark initiative, all ships acquired through the investment will be registered under the Indian flag, significantly expanding India's national shipping tonnage and enhancing maritime self-reliance. A key aspect of the investment is that freight income generated from transporting India's export and import cargo will remain within the domestic economy rather than flowing overseas. This retention of freight earnings is anticipated to have a multiplier effect on the Indian economy, supporting trade, employment, and value creation within the country. The initiative is also projected to generate substantial employment opportunities for Indian seafarers, cadets, and maritime professionals. Inter-Orient Navigation, established in 1979, operates a fleet of over 100 vessels worldwide and is recognized as a major player in international shipping. Danship and Partners brings expertise in shipbroking, commercial management, and maritime consultancy, serving clients globally. The collaboration of these two established firms signals international confidence in India's maritime future and is expected to attract further global investment into the sector. Russia has formally offered India a two-pronged aviation package featuring its premier Su-57E stealth fighter and the advanced Su-35M combat jet. The proposal, aimed at bolstering the Indian Air Force's depleted squadron numbers and providing a fifth-generation fighter solution, includes an unprecedented offer of full technology transfer for local manufacturing. The comprehensive deal was reportedly put forward by Russia's state-owned defense conglomerate Rostec. It pitches the Su-57E, Russia's most advanced stealth fighter, for licensed production by Hindustan Aeronautics. It offers the Su-35M as a direct supply option to meet the Air Force's urgent requirement for 114 new jets under the ongoing multi-role fighter aircraft tender. This proposal seeks to solidify Russia's position as India's primary defense partner amid tense global competition. The centerpiece of the Russian offer is the plan for domestic production of the Su-57E. The proposal suggests that HAL's Nasik facility, which has extensive experience from producing over 220 Su-30 MKI aircraft, could become the hub for manufacturing the fifth generation fighter. Russia has offered complete transfer of technology, including crucial source codes, which would allow India to integrate its own indigenous weapons and systems. It would enable the Air Force to equip the Su-57E with Indian-made systems such as the Astra Beyond Visual Range missile, the Rudram anti-radiation missile, and the domestically developed Virupaksha AESA radar. Now some news from DARPA. DARPA ends cargo seaplane program. The nearly 3-year-old Liberty Lifter program was intended to design and build and possibly float and fly a long-range, low-cost seaplane that could take off and land in rough seas. DARPA said in 2023 that it wanted the plane to have roughly the same size and capacity as a C-17 Globemaster, which can carry more than 170,000 pounds of cargo such as M1 Abrams tanks. DARPA concluded the concept was technically viable but opted not to build a prototype. Why was it cancelled? DARPA concluded the concept was technically viable but opted not to build the prototype. The agency cited challenges in certifying maritime construction methods for aircraft use. The program was restructured in 2023 to focus on high risk technical areas, and Aurora Flight Sciences continued solo after General Atomics exited. DARPA plans to repurpose the technologies, especially in manufacturing and materials, for future platforms. Aurora Flight Sciences confirmed it will apply lessons learned to other aerospace projects. The agency is now collaborating with industry and DoD stakeholders to rapidly field these innovations in new contexts. Strategic implications. The cancellation coincides with reports of China testing its own amphibious ground effect vehicle, hinting at a growing global interest in this niche capability. While Liberty Lifter won't take flight, its legacy may shape next generation logistics platform, especially in contested maritime environments. Bell Textron has been selected by DARPA for Phase 2 of the Speed and Runway Independent Technology Sprint X-plane program. The initiative aims to develop a next-generation high-speed vertical takeoff and landing aircraft capable of operating from unprepared surfaces while reaching speeds of 400 to 450 knots, that is about 740 to 830 kilometers per hour. Bell confirmed the down selection on 9th of July, now tasked to complete the detailed design, construction and ground testing of a demonstrator aircraft, culminating in flight testing under Phase 3. The announcement also marks the elimination of Aurora Flight Sciences, a Boeing subsidiary, from the competition. News from Europe. France and the United Kingdom have announced a major reinforcement of their long-standing defense partnership, including the restart of Scalp Storm Shadow missile production, the launch of a next-generation missile program, and deeper nuclear cooperation. The Scalp Storm Shadow cruise missile is a British-French weapon developed in the 1990s by Matra and British Aerospace and is now manufactured by the European missile maker MBDA. This weapon can strike targets at a radius of up to 560 kilometers. Swiss company Polystech is launching a new drone-mounted sensor that tracks targets by picking up signals from mobile phones. The technology is meant for drones that fly at an altitude of around 1 kilometer, high enough to avoid detection by simple devices, but low enough for the sensor to still use standard cameras effectively. During flight, the system can track targets and send back their coordinates in real time. That's the news for today. We hope you enjoyed the news. Please do subscribe to our channel and do give us your feedback. Thank you.